On the cold streets of the city, a poor boy sat on a broken sidewalk, shivering. In his hand was a small paper bag with a single piece of bread. His stomach growled with hunger. His lips were dry. And yet, when a stray dog wandered near, hungry and weak, the boy smiled softly. He broke the bread in half, one piece for himself, the other for the dog. That small act of kindness would soon change his entire life. The boy's name was Daniel, only 11 years old, yet life had already shown him more pain than most people see in a lifetime. Daniel had lost both of his parents to illness. With no relatives willing to take him in, he ended up on the streets. His days were spent searching through trash bins, begging for coins, or finding odd jobs to survive. The nights were even harder. Cold pavements became his bed. He would curl up with nothing but an old, torn jacket, hoping to make it through until morning. And yet, despite all of the suffering, Daniel was not completely alone. One day, while digging for food, he noticed a thin, shivering stray dog. The dog followed him, day after day, step after step. At first, Daniel tried to chase it away. He could barely feed himself, let alone an animal. But one night, as Daniel cried silently in the dark, the little dog lay beside him, pressing its warm body against his cold skin. In that moment, Daniel realized he had found a friend. Daniel named the dog Lucky, and from then on, the two were inseparable. Every scrap of food Daniel found, he shared with Lucky. If he only had a piece of bread, he gave half to his friend. If he found an apple, Lucky got the first bite. At night, Lucky barked whenever strangers came too close, protecting Daniel. During the day, Lucky wagged his tail and followed him everywhere, giving him companionship when the world seemed to ignore him. People passing by sometimes smiled at the boy and his loyal dog, but no one stopped to help. Most turned their heads, pretending not to see. Daniel learned quickly that kindness was rare in the world, but he also knew this. Even though he had nothing, he still had love to give. Life on the streets only grew harder. Winter arrived. Cold winds cut through Daniel's thin jacket. Rain soaked the cardboard shelter he had built. There were days when he and Lucky went without food. Days when his stomach hurt so badly he cried himself to sleep. But no matter how hungry he was, he never forgot to feed Lucky first. One evening, as Daniel searched through a trash bin, a man shoved him away angrily. "Go find somewhere else, kid," he shouted. Daniel fell to the ground, bruised and hungry. Lucky barked and growled until standing between Daniel and the man, until they were forced to leave. That night, Daniel whispered into Lucky's ear, "Don't worry, boy. One day, things will be better. I promise." One afternoon, Daniel sat by the roadside with Lucky.